So do you think women should be chasing men?
We the prize.
That's why men don't chase women.
Nope.
Hey guys, welcome to Shane and Liana's podcast. And today we have a new guest. 2 new guests. Wow. So we have 2 new guests. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, starting on the left side.
Hey everybody, it's Leslie.
Hello everyone, it's Shayna.
We have Shayna in the building and we have Leslie in the building. And you guys know who Leslie is. If you guys don't, go check her out.
Leslie Ines on YouTube. And all my social platforms is Leslie Ines.
Yeah, go check her out. So today's subject, we're going to be talking about why men don't chase women and what does it take for a woman to keep a man. Go ahead.
Ellie looks eager.
Yeah, he's waiting for
Like,
it.
cannot wait to explode.
All right, Ellie, give me something.
Huh?
Give me something. Why don't
We
men...
the prize, man.
Ooh, say that again?
We the prize.
That's why men don't chase women.
Nope. We the prize.
What makes you guys the prize?
Because you females feel like social media value you, but niggas don't.
So social media makes us women feel like...
Yo,
Where
you
everything-
reveal too much stuff on social media. My mom never used to reveal that to get my dad. So for me, you're doing too much.
You think women are doing too much.
Yeah, you devalue yourself.
Ooh.
Social media let you devalue yourself. A man prefer to take a lady with like standards. Like for instance, when a man first view you, he view you as water, clear and nice. But when a man view you on social media, you're spoiled milk.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
with that green shit.
let me tap into you real quick. Really and truly, I feel like the men that don't chase these days are the men that have options. You know, when a man have option, he's not gonna chase, and like Ellie said, he's gonna feel like he's a prize. And being a prize, meaning that you can pick and choose. So when a man could pick and choose, why do the extra work to chase when I have 20 other women chasing me? So I feel like I'm the prize. So it made me just be more versatile with my option. Like, I'm not going to spend my time chasing, doing extra
For one girl.
for one girl when I have 20 more would do extra more than what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Where I don't have to chase.
So do you think women should be chasing men?
Honestly, I don't think women should be chasing men because it's our nature as kings to pursue and chase our queen.
I don't agree with that.
But wait, you don't have to agree. But what am I saying to you is that when a man find a true woman that say, yo, this is my queen right now, he's gonna pursue it and make her know that, listen, I want you to be my girl. Like, he gonna make it known. But these days, these modern men, talking about women are complaining that men are not chasing. Men are not looking for commitment. So women are looking for commitments. Women are chasing for the men to like chase me and be the commitment that I want you to be. But these men are not looking for commitment. These men are enjoying being single, having sex, because these days it's so easy.
It's cheaper.
It's so cheap to have
Way
sex. So
cheaper.
easy for us to, we as men to have sex with you guys. So why would I want to give that up to commit to one when I could just continuously do it to 20 women and still don't feel no commitment in it?
You see?
I'm a free man.
Yeah,
You
a nigga
women
can
piss
post
me
something.
off this era.
Nah, a nigga
Piss
can
me
just
off.
post something on his status and a lot of females running his DM.
Back in the days,
Yeah.
it was
So
hard.
sad.
It was so hard for a
That is
man.
sad because,
Go ahead.
I mean, never mind.
Grab the mic.
Come on.
Talk
I
about
mean,
it.
like, there's a ton of men that slide into women's DMs too, chasing women.
No, but after he hits it, he's gone.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
All
it.
right. You see
He's
that?
not chasing it. He's chasing it for the ass, but then he
Yeah.
gets the ass.
Yeah.
You feel like all that fat ass and that cute face that really deteriorate after a period of time.
It does.
So a nigga start looking at, yo, what you can do with his mental space, what you can really bring to the table. Not saying you're not the table, but what you can bring to the whole soul, what you can really get him to get where he want in 5 years from now. Or say, hey babe, I need to get this business on the road. You can't give me an idea to really get it on the road, and you start, if I'm but, start talking about, oh, let's go have sex. That's played out. I get my dick wet whenever. It's not my dick I'm trying to get wet. It's my mind. I want to get it going.
Right. All right. So when it comes to situations like that, of course you want a woman with a different mentality. But let's talk about the core of it. Why men are not staying with these women and why the women are not staying with the man. So down to the very beginning, when you actually interact with that man, I think that's your ideal shot, right? First impression means everything. That's your ideal shot for him to get the best impression of you.
Yeah, but
So if he hits you up in your DM, right, and depending on your response or how eager you are, I think he's going to judge you based off that. So women have to be very careful, because if he just feels like this friendly vibe out of he doesn't know you, and he feels this comfortability, this friendly vibe, and you already hanging out with him and he's already hitting it the first day. Ladies, let's be honest. How serious would you want him to take you?
A nigga can hit you the first day and still be with you.
Nah.
Oh.
If I hit you on the first day, I'm not being with
a
you.
Nigga can listen from my point of view.
All right.
A nigga you can text and hit you on the first day and still be with you. I'm telling you
it's
that.
possible, yes.
It's possible.
But for most men, if you're
yeah.
looking for a serious relationship, most men not going to take it serious if I hit you on the first day. I want a woman that hard to get. I don't want nothing easy where any man
So
could
that means you have to chase.
Exactly. But like I said, though,
yo.
the kings, like she asked me, though, it's a man's job to chase. I believe it. It's a man's job to chase his queen. I'm a king.
The woman would always be the catch.
Yeah, no.
Listen,
I think women are complaining right now.
About the price.
Women are complaining right now because of the fact, modern men are acting.
Yeah, because they present themselves a certain way.
Look at how women are presenting themselves nowadays.
Exactly. Women are presenting themselves like crazy on social media. But at the end of the day, they can't confuse modern men to when a man, like a king, when he want to search for his queen. Even these modern men, when he's ready, he's done with all this bullshit, he's going to pursue the woman that he wants. I'm telling you that. But back to what he's saying. If I meet a girl and the first day I meet her, I smash, it's going to be hard for me to really take a relationship serious because she already open up the entire vagina to me already. No, I'm just going to take advantage of it. Like, yo, you give it to me for free on the first day, I'm going to see you as a smash. Like, I'm going to keep smashing you, keep moving, nothing more serious. You got to prove and do extra for me to actually go to a next step in this relationship. I got to prove. And most of the time, it's a small person. It's really hard for you to actually do that. So most of the time, a man not gonna really take it serious. Some men do, and it could work. Yes, it could work. I'm not saying that. Not saying it's not a possibility. But what am I saying to you is that
it's 1 in a million,
bro. It's hard for me to take a girl serious that smash me in the first day, bro.
Yeah, that's 1 in a million. Like,
it's hard.
I get that. No, don't get it wrong. I get that, right?
But let's be honest. How many girls are really gonna wait to smash?
That's the next thing too.
A lot of girls are not gonna wait long to smash, right? So let's hear this.
The thirsty part that's the shit that get me tight with a female. Like, you're gonna be thirsty to fuck me. You don't even know me. You don't know what I have or what. But you just seen me on social media. I dress good. I be around a certain amount of people.
Right.
Not saying money. I just be around a certain people, and you be like, oh, I want that nigga. I just want to fuck him. You don't know what I got. You don't know if I have something and I want to give it to you or whatever.
Girls take risk all the time.
But
right?
this the thing though. For me, is how you present yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Let's talk about it, right?
For me, when I first got with Shayna, right?
Mm-hmm.
We start talking and everything, and we be going and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
I looked through her stuff and see how she present herself. I really scroll through her profile and really, not saying spine or what, I really look at how she present herself, how she go about her kids, because she have kids, how she go about her kids as a mom and stuff like that. So stuff like that really get my mind like, yeah.
To look at her
And
different.
he slid in my DMs first. Let's get that clear.
All right. Yeah, right. Because that's what men do.
I
But
ain't gonna lie, yo, listen. I slid in your DMs. You were liking my pics. Yeah, that give me the cue. So I slid in your DMs. That's not hard. You like my pics. You like my story. Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, shorty, what up? That's straight up. That's me.
right.
But it was your alternative to answer, and you answer, and here we are right now. So you can't say nothing.
That's God's plans, man.
Right.
It's a good thing.
Yes. But back to like a guy smashing on the first night. How many women
If I meet you at the club and I smash at the first night,
half these females probably meet in a trip, meet in a party. They meet in somewhere. They're going out, right? If you meet this guy and basically his intentions is come out with me, 90% of the time, his intentions is to smash. Why am I taking you out?
If I take you out and I spend more than 300 on dinner, you give me something. I'm leaving with something. I'm from around the cut. I'm leaving with something.
Right?
I ain't gonna lie about that.
So after you get smashed, I don't think it's really a potential there to keep a man. You created a relationship already.
Exactly.
It's a smashing relationship.
Exactly. Smash buddies, no?
I think overall, I think women have the power to set the tone of
And
where
they
they
don't
want
these
it to
days.
go.
They don't.
I don't think
depends.
so.
They don't these
You don't
days.
think they set
I
the
don't
tone?
think so.
They don't these days.
Yo, we could be
Because men are the prize.
We the prize. I ain't gonna lie. We the prize. Cause yo,
I
for
feel
me-
like a man could. I feel like us women, we could pretend to be something we're not, where we set a certain tone, but after a while, a man really reads the bullshit.
yeah, you sell me a fairy tale first.
Right,
Like,
right.
Don't sell me no fairy tale, girl.
No, not at the times. I'm not saying women gonna sell a fairy tale, and I know sometimes it sounds like I'm against women, which I'm not. But I am a woman who is
I'm
around a
around,
lot
like,
of women.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this is what I do. Like I have sisters and moms, but you're gonna give this guy this image, and he's just gonna start seeing through the bullshit. Like, yo, I fucked this bitch the first day. We argued last week. Now she's not answering my text. It's just like you really can't change your nasty habits. Men
but
really
this why I
start
say
to
we
see
the prize
through
though.
that.
This why I say we the prize though. Say a nigga in his 20s, right?
Right.
You have a stable job.
Mm-hmm.
He's making money.
Okay.
I came up to you and be like, hey shorty, what up?
All
Let me
right.
highlight you, and we start talking for a
Kicking
bit,
it.
and you start moving off. That nigga got like 30 bitches who wanna fuck him because he's working and he have emotion
No,
going on.
I get it. I
going
get
on
what
with
you
him, right?
you said
and
that,
then after
right?
no, but look, this is the thing, right? He's trying to be a good man and trying to get with you, but you playing dumb or say hard to get or whatever
A
the
lot
case
of
may
girls
be.
do.
And you probably have a nigga on the side who you be
Yes.
fucking, who ain't treating you right. But the nigga,
And he starts to read that.
but the nigga started reading to that more and be like, fuck you, I'm the prize. I'm out of here.
Right.
And then after you didn't know you have a nigga like that in your position, and then after you start chasing, so you keep, and all your life you're gonna be fucking chasing. That's about it.
I don't know. I'm not in a situation like that. I do understand what you're saying, but overall, I just kind of feel like how a man meets you is probably your biggest chance on how you're gonna be able to keep him.
That's why I feel like most successful relationship, it started off with them being friends. Like no sex involved, no intimacy, just we being friends, getting to know each other, vibing off each other energy and building a chemistry. And I think chemistry is everything. You can't force chemistry.
Exactly.
You know? And a lot of time, modern day, these females just have sex with a nigga off the rip and think that the nigga gonna take them serious. But most of the time, there's no chemistry there. You never know the nigga. And for you to open your legs for this nigga the first day, you don't value yourself enough as a woman. So how you want me as a man to value enough and give you that? You know what I'm saying? You have to come with value in this. So the moment, cause we as men, we're gonna take advantage. We dogs.
Yeah, but
There you
as you
go.
say about chemistry, right? Like say it's a fall season right now, right? I bet you go lay with a nigga just to sport for fall. And when
Winter season, cuddle up.
Yeah, when it's like PJ's time, she have a different nigga for PJ's time, and I'm on this yacht for summer.
You a DJ on the yacht.
Yeah, so this the thing. You're really running down while a nigga is really elevating himself. And then after, you want to spin the block and come back to the nigga that you were with in the fall. But when you come around, you realize that you really evolve. And you can't even get that nigga to come and fuck you no more. Because he evolved.
Sometimes that does happen.
Yeah,
but back to what?
You be chasing.
Right.
That's why you're going to start chasing a nigga when a nigga really level up. Because you wanted to fuck with you right around the clock. But you be like, oh, this nigga, nah, all right.
No, but like what Shane said, what was the last thing you had said real quick?
A man taking you serious, something like that.
Yeah, you had said something that really like triggered me. I can't really remember.
I wasn't done, but the conversation keep going. But
right.
I don't remember exactly.
I think you were saying like, well, a man can do it. I don't remember that. That's
like, all right, I'm trying to bring it back. So basically, when you meet a woman and she just open up so freely, and you cannot ask for me to value you because you don't value yourself enough for me to take you as a girlfriend, like to cuff you. Because at the end of the day, still, me speaking, I've been on both sides, right? I've been being a broke man, and I've been being a man having money. And I see how females treat me being both, right? And being broke, females don't care about a man when he broke at all. And that's why these men, when they have money, they just have that same attitude. I don't give a fuck about these bitches. I don't care about y'all. You know, you have to come with something different. You can't just come with vagina alone. You can't just come with sex. What else can you really come with? You know what I'm saying?
Because them good guys are still getting shitted on by them pretty girls.
By them pretty girls.
Yeah.
So the same pretty girl that, because I have money now, she's shitting on a broke nigga that was in my shoes 5 years ago. But because I have money, she under my dick.
Right.
On my dick right now, wanting somebody going to do everything. But I'm just going to take the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to smash you, keep it moving, take full advantage. I'm going to fuck your friend, fuck your cousin. No commitment at all. And these men are living good with no commitment. Because guess what? I could continue to live my life, smash Jessica, smash Ashley, smash Stephanie, and no girl stressing me out. Because what? I didn't put a title on it. You can't stress me. You can't say where I was, who I was texting.
And you don't lose value.
No, I will never. Men don't lose value.
No, we can't.
We don't.
We
Men
can't
don't lose value. The women lose value.
No.
And women think it's cute right now because a lot of females right now think it's cute because they're doing it for social media because they want to experience going on vacation, going on a trip. So a nigga will fly them out and they give the pussy up for the trip and it's become modern prostitution. And now these niggas will fly you out just to smash. And all you do is give your pussy for the niggas for the niggas.
And went back home broke.
And then you went back home like, damn, I have a good, not say you have a good time, but you just want to flex on social media that, yo, I went to fucking Bermuda, I went to the Paris or something, just to post on Instagram to say, yo, I went there. But the nigga you went there with, he just, yo, I pay for it just to smash. But then he go do that to like 20 other bitches. Same thing.
But sometimes he don't pay for it. He uses points. Like your flight points. Yeah, niggas use flight points and fly you out. So,
that's
so
fact.
you get fucked right there for points. Like that's
and the whole time you think a nigga got money. Nigga flexing for the grand.
Yeah, that's it. You just be fucked for points.
That's
like,
wild.
but a nigga don't lose value though. Cause let me show you this. If a nigga fuck 10 girls and say you fuck 2 niggas, right? You still want to fuck that nigga who fuck 10 girls because you be like, once the girls come back and start talking about how that nigga lay that down, you're going to be like, oh, I want some of that.
Ew, that bitch is dirty.
I'm telling you, a nigga value be going up. Let you fuck 10 girls.
So what do you think should be?
Let you fuck 10 niggas.
You talking all of that, but what if? I'm sorry to Shane. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to say this, but it has nothing to do with you. But what if your female slept with like 80 dudes, and you don't even know that, right? So yeah, she might get ragged down. But how do you know she's ragged down? Once I find out, I'm out. Wait, how you gonna find out?
Yo, this is the thing. Let me tell you. You know, a man can read the room like real good, right?
No
if me and a female is at a certain place or certain and I see like certain emotions that people be looking down on me or whatever.
You will never know.
But I'm telling you, for me, that's what I'm saying. Like
What's the number a girl should? What's
but this-
the body count you think she should have?
Yeah.
For me, for
what
all right,
at
yeah,
what
that's a
number
good
count
question.
does
That's
it
a
devalue
good
the
question.
woman?
That's a good question.
Can you just give me a number?
That's a good question. That's
I
a
feel
good
like-
question.
A man will never know a woman body count. That's
That's
a
fact.
man will never know. You know, and a woman will never be truthful about their body count.
I am.
They're always gonna lie.
I could put that on my kids.
And
I'm truthful.
Well, some women might be truthful, maybe 1%. But most women, let's be honest, most women never be truthful about their body count. They always lied about it, and the number to go to is what, 5 or 7?
No, 3. Every girl says 3.
Whatever, 3.
Every girl says 3. That's a
That's
fact.
the number to run.
Five
to.
is the highest
Yeah.
they go. They be like, oh,
Really
five.
and truly, like a
Right.
man can't say, yo, if you smash 80 niggas, I'm not gonna be with you. You never know if you really smash 80 niggas. You know what I'm saying? So
And you
it's-
still eating a coochie with
Yeah,
all
yeah.
that coming in.
Exactly.
All
So
that
I-
80 come.
So it really come back down to character, the female character, like she move. Cause sometimes when a woman is loose, have a lot of bodies, it shows in her character. Like, damn, you
Absolutely.
too friendly to every nigga. Like some females too loose.
But what's a high number for you?
For me, to be honest, I don't really dwell on body count. To be honest, cause you never know the truth. So it's not something I dwell on. So yo, some men really dwell on it. Me
But
as
if
a
you
man,
had to give a number, what
Yeah.
would you give the number?
all right, I think really and truly, I think I love the number.
Especially
I
in the
never heard
20s. In the 20s.
A woman in her 20s.
Yeah.
Oh
I think
God.
freaking 4 or 5.
Yeah, 20s is young.
Yeah,
We all in, well, everybody here is in their 20s, right? You, him.
I'm 30.
I think
I'm 30.
I think 4 or
You're
5.
29.
I don't feel 20s.
No. all right. Hold on. You said 4 or 5, right?
In the 20s?
In their 20s.
I agree with
But
you.
I'm telling you this, for real.
Not nowadays.
For me, I can't agree with you with 4 or 5. You know
Okay.
why?
What's yours?
I would say about 10.
Okay.
How much?
10.
10? In the
Yeah,
20s?
in their 20s.
Okay.
See, you know, stuff going right now, I can say about 10.
Okay.
Because I've been through college system where I see girls be leaving from this nigga room to that nigga room, this nigga room, that room. So I can say, in your 20s, I'll put you at 10.
Okay. Late
But
20s.
but my 10
everything.
sometime I have to multiply it by 2.
Because that'd be the
20.
Cause yeah, cause you really be fucked though. You really be getting fucked. But a nigga can't know that you be getting fucked. But I would say, all right, babe, you been with 10 niggas, but
All right,
in my
so-
head I be calculating by 2.
That's why I like a woman that's been in a long-term relationship.
Yeah,
I was
That's-
just gonna say it. It
you know?
also determines what the woman has been through. If she's been in long relationships, if she's been single.
but I
for a
know
long
ladies
time.
been in long relationship and be getting hella dick.
Yeah.
Those are the cheaters, the savages.
I'm talking about niggas be posting on the gram. I be like, yo, bro, you don't even know your nigga be that
Yeah, that's
nigga
crazy.
hella dick.
Those are the savages.
No, I'm
That's-
telling you, like hella
Like, I
dick.
feel like when a woman is single, she's just not every woman because women could be single
yeah,
and
someone
stay
be
by
single,
themselves.
fine as fuck.
But I feel like when women is single,
Cool.
they feel like they're free. They could do whatever they want.
That's so stupid. That's
they-
no morals. Why do you feel that
They
way?
feel like the morals is gone. Cause they feel like, you know, I
Yeah.
could fuck John, Eric,
Dirty, horny.
same
How do
week.
you be that horny?
and
All
because
right.
you're single, you feel like, yo, it's okay.
In their 20s, right? You see, after that 20 finish, they hit in their 30s and they realize that, oh, fuck, I really need a nigga to be with. They start shuffling up and be like, yo, damn, I really fucked my 20s up. So they really move from where they were located and try to relocate
Ooh,
somewhere
talk
else.
about it.
So they
Talk about
they
it.
can get a real nigga to fuck with them. But if they don't have their shit together and have like their character, like what they did in the past can really affect their relationship. Cause remember, you fuck so many niggas,
Your
so many
morals are just like
so many
that, yeah.
spiritual thing going on around
Yes.
you. That nigga probably be presented as a
Damaged you.
good ass nigga
Uh-huh.
and try to fix you, but you really damaged that nigga.
Yeah.
A nigga trying to going up, but instead they take 2 steps forward, he take 10 back because you're past what you've been doing, but you're not being straight up. That not saying all females gonna be straight up, but yo, when you get in a relationship, you can't judge a nigga.
So
Like
it's-
say, for instance, some
if a
females.
woman, right? Let me just say this. So if a woman been with 300 and you guys know that the woman is never gonna be honest about it, then
That's
what
why I never
happens-
ask a lady if
What
body count.
happens down the line? You wifed her, right?
Yeah, but that's
Right,
why I
let's
never
just
ask her
say
body
this.
count.
You don't have to ask her body
I know.
count, right? You just wife her, and Are you men okay with just wifing a girl who been with 300 men?
If I
you
don't
find
know,
that
it
out?
doesn't affect. What you don't know don't affect you.
Most of the time, you're never gonna know.
Yeah,
Let's be
what you don't
honest,
know,
though.
you don't affect you. So I'm saying that's why I don't ask females their body count.
And females don't be honest about it. Let's
And-
be honest.
and
They don't.
Why
Yeah,
would
they
a
don't.
female be honest about it? You know,
Well, they're ashamed of
Cause
it.
guess what?
they're
Cause guess
ashamed
what?
of
They're
it.
ashamed
You're
of
gonna
their body
skip. You're
count.
gonna skip your childhood. You're gonna skip your childhood when you were fucking around, and then you're gonna talk about, oh yeah, I was with this guy when I was 18. I was with this guy when I was 25. I was with that guy when I was 30. So before you were 18, you didn't have no boyfriends. You were celibate all along coming up.
Yep, I was.
Well, no.
I lost
no,
my
no, no.
virginity at 18.
No, hold on.
Excuse me.
I'm showing you something. Then after you're gonna, oh, I had one boyfriend there.
Oh, please.
Oh fuck. Then after you open a nigga, a nigga be like, oh, you be.
But my
fucking
question
around.
is, if you with a girl and you find out she's fucked ton of men,
If we're married
then-
and I found out that you fucked ton
No.
of men,
a lot. If you find out later on, you know who this woman is. I know a guy who was with a girl, and the girl actually, got him sick, and he was wondering, like, where did this come from? And the girl was like, I was in a relationship, and that person got me sick, right? And years later, the person finds out that this girl was like a nympho. Like, she was the one who would screw all these men. And later on, it's just like, after the guy found that out, it just left him to never be the same and trust women. So again, if you find out you sleep with you sleeping with a woman who's okay with sleeping with tons of men,
no, that's the thing.
what
If
the
I'm in-
fuck does it matter
No,
about modern women doing
no.
this?
Let me
and
show
doing
you this.
that?
Let me show you this.
Well, it only
if I'm
matters.
married to a,
It only matters if the girl tells you, but it doesn't matter if she doesn't tell you, or it only matters
All right.
if you actually see symptoms out of it,
But I
like
don't
a
think-
sickness.
Honestly, though.
So if it never really matters, then why make it a big fucking deal?
Right.
I'm really
I
big
agree
on
with
my
you.
health.
I
though.
agree with you.
I'm
I
really
make it
big on
big.
my health.
If a girl,
No.
is
I agree with you 100% because go ahead. You haven't been speaking.
The way men make it seem, and why a lot of women lie, is because you look at us like we're not valuable anymore. So that's why most women tend to hide it. And for men, you guys are praised for it. If you guys are sleeping with 100 women, it's like high five, like good shit, dude, like,
So
but
we
for
know
women,
about the yard.
it's degrading. It's like you don't respect yourself. You have no morals. Like
Right.
you don't value yourself at all. So that's why I think a lot of women lie.
And
Because you
that
men
makes sense.
make it a big deal,
That
but
make
then
complete
you're saying
sense.
you will never know the truth. So why make it a big deal if you still
That's
marry her?
my
Because
point.
if a whole, like, she wants to be a hoe at one point in her life, but she meets someone who wants to settle down, that woman could change.
Absolutely.
So why does it matter?
Like for me, like the question you asked, if I'm married to a woman and I get to find out that she got 200 bodies, I'm already married to her. What the fuck I give a fuck about your
Yo,
past?
let me tell you this.
Your past is your past.
Yo,
I
let
don't
me
care
tell you
for-
this. Hold up.
Hold on, Helly. Let me talk, man. You calling me off,
Yeah.
bro. Your past is a past. I don't give a fuck about your past. I'm here now, as long as he's not doing the same shit you used to do back then. You know what I'm saying? If I married you for a reason.
I like that.
Right? I married you for a reason. I fell in love with who you are, your character.
I was gonna say, I think it goes back to like what you said prior. You can tell by a woman's character how she carries herself, and those are the cues. Those are the signs. Like, how would you maybe determine if a woman has a 300 body count or something?
Right,
All
like,
right.
because I'm using an exaggerated
No, I
number.
know, but that's what I'm
because-
saying. That maybe all that will take, into account.
Accountability.
Yeah.
Character is everything, man. Because first of all, if your character is too loose, I'm not gonna take you serious.
Girls give it away.
Yeah.
I think you can't hide who you are.
That's what I said.
If you a
That's what I
savage,
said.
you're not hiding that.
Yep, that's what I said. Your morals, you
All right,
get used to. This is
I
who
know
you
I know
really
this
are.
term. Like, it take the right nigga to fuck your girl. Wait, what? It take the right nigga to fuck your girl,
Right, why you say that?
and that's deep. That's deep.
Right.
Like, you're in a girl. You have a girlfriend, right? A man. He take the right nigga to fuck her. Like, say, oh, me and Shane.
Oh, like
me
a
and-
test.
Yeah. Like, me and Shane brothers, right? I'm on this level. He's on this level, right? You don't know this is my brother. but he's like the right nigga who you will fuck.
Okay.
And then after you fuck you, or you come back cuddle with me or whatever.
Well,
right?
that's being disloyal.
But look at this. You're talking about 300 niggas, right? I found out you fucked 300 niggas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then after I see a tape, I know that you fucked 300 niggas. We together same way. But then after a sex tape coming out with a nigga running trains on you, bitch, I'm out.
Oh, so
No
you would have
joke.
to see the proof.
If I see a proof, I'm out.
After you married her?
I'm out.
Oh, he's
Gone?
I'm out.
I respect that though, because he couldn't handle
Yo,
that as a
yo,
man.
I'm
I
out.
respect
Right,
that.
Yo, my mental space will be fucked.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Absolutely.
Instead of I try to show you, I do dirt to you, I'm out.
You gone.
Cause you're gonna let niggas video you doing all that shit. And when I ask you to do shit for me, you're gonna tell me like, oh no, baby, I don't do that.
Well, I'm not gonna say that, but let me say this though. Let me say this. This guy too funny. He a little bit loco.
So if she gives you what you want, you're not out. You're
No,
staying.
I'm telling you, I'm out. No, there's a thing. There's a thing, right?
It's the physical, like him physically seeing.
Physically, a nigga physically seeing you, a nigga's running train on you.
Get dick down.
Yeah, that's gonna cut you deep as a man.
That's gonna cut you deep. But if like yo,
I don't know, because
Even
but
if
if a
it was
nigga
in
hear,
past.
if a nigga hear you fuck a bunch of niggas, a nigga will feel offended in a certain kind of way.
Right.
But you still fuck with you because there's not solid proof.
Right.
Because you can come and say, hey baby, stop fucking listening to them. They're lying
I
or
feel
whatever.
that, but here's my
But
thing,
once
right?
it's solid proof,
When,
I'm out.
so I look at it like this in a guy's way. So if I find out a guy has like 200 kids, right? Because we're talking about proof.
Yeah.
I'm out. You know what I mean? So to be honest, if you find out I had 200 bodies and you want to be out, hey, kudos to you, because I'm out. Like I just couldn't fathom being with a guy who has like 200 kids. I think that would kind of freak me out.
200 kids.
Like, you know, I'm using that terminology because he says proof.
No, like
So let's
proof,
use
like-
proof in it. Like, would you really settle down with someone who has...
right. A nigga have 200 kids, right?
No, don't look for an
I'ma show you
excuse for that.
A nigga
I'm
have
on
200
your side, Ali.
Hold
I
on.
said I'll be out
A
too.
niggas have 200 kids, right? He set up a structure for all those
Now it's a
kids to
structure.
eat. Now listen. Listen.
No,
That
now
nigga
it's a
set up a
structure.
structure for all those kids.
To fail in life.
Not to worry about anything in life. You as the new wife and everything.
No, I'm not
You can
doing
no,
it.
no,
Would
listen,
you
listen,
do
listen.
it?
No, listen.
If you find out a guy
No,
got
listen,
200
listen.
kids?
Listen. You have
Wow.
your living space is way better. You got kids for that nigga. You live in a beautiful house.
No.
You're financially free.
I'm out,
No,
bro.
that nigga take you from a middle class to way up here. You're not getting
Let's
out.
be realistic.
I'm being
Number of
realistic.
kids.
I'm
What if
being
it's 10?
realistic.
10 kids?
I'm being
not.
realistic.
All right, let's
Still
be
out.
realistic. All
I'm
right.
being
Realistic with the number.
realistic.
How many
Okay.
kids? You out.
All right.
I think
A nigga is financially
I
wealthy.
think 10
or whatever.
kids it's way beyond. Yeah, because I just don't want to be a stepmom to 10 kids. I don't have the mental
But
capacity.
all the mothers are active in their life.
I don't think he's
All the mothers are active in their life.
It doesn't matter.
And I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something else. I move you from, say, the Bronx, right?
I don't
No.
listen.
Listen.
No, I ain't listening to you. You're gonna listen to me.
No,
I don't care if you are financially stable. I want to be there for you and your kids. And 10 kids, I cannot be there for. I'm being
But the
honest.
10 kids are not at the house at the same time.
I don't care.
Because this baby mama taking care of, say, my first child. They don't see me often because I have business. But I spend time with them once every month.
What
And
kind of
you are
structure
there.
are
No,
you
listen,
giving
listen.
your
No.
children?
Listen.
No, what structure
No,
is
and
that?
back
Listen.
to the core. Back
I'm
to
active
the core.
in their life same way. They,
No,
It's
it's
not the
just
same.
A
you know,
female
you
would
men,
not leave
you
a
men-
nigga
No,
who
you're not
have 10
listening.
kids.
You men are.
And I can give you
No,
names.
Ellie, you
I can
can't.
give you
You
names.
gotta-
You
gotta let
keep
her
talking,
speak.
right,
Yeah,
Ellie?
you're not
No,
listening.
you think like money is everything. No, absolutely not. I don't give a fuck about you, your money, or your kids. I'm keeping it real.
Man.
That cannot settle nothing. You have to understand when a family comes together, You have to have the mental
I can have 10
capacity.
kids and we come together as a family.
No, that's you and that other girl. But me as a woman, that's too tough for me. I'm not doing that.
He needs to figure it out with his baby moms.
Yes.
And make that shit work. because
Right,
that's
like
a
they
lot.
tell us,
Yo,
make
baby.
it work
Yo,
with your baby daddy,
Yeah,
right?
baby, I don't fuck with my
Right.
baby moms.
And I also feel like back
I
to
fuck with you.
the main core where
Bye.
we also were speaking about how can a woman keep a man. I just feel like all around the circle for men, I agree a lot with men, but I feel like for men, they get a lot of pass here and a lot of pass there and a lot of passing.
And us women don't.
And we don't at all. And it gets kind of
What you mean?
tiring.
Go in depth about it.
Yeah,
Why you
be more-
guys
be
feel
more
like you
specific.
don't get past?
Yeah, be more
Because-
What are you guys talking about?
Like in life period, it's like, oh, if a man has 200 counts, I don't give a fuck, let's say 50, and the woman has 50 or 55, it's such a big degrade.
Because woman is more attachable to a man when
You're
they're
not listening though, right? And here's where the line draws. I know that a man is different from a woman, and a woman should have morals, but I just kind of feel like if a woman's willing to not judge you, you have to be willing to not judge her, at some point, because
Yeah, but that woman action is kind of like defining her character, though.
no, it
Her
doesn't.
action, absolutely.
yeah.
What she do define who she is.
Well, she has sex with you. What does that define her as?
If she have sex with
So?
6 guys in 1 week, that definitely define who she is.
So what?
Absolutely.
So what? That means you could be a hoe and be a great person. Doesn't mean nothing.
But you're not wife. Let's be honest. You want to smash 5 men in 1 week and what?
Okay, what about 5 men in a month? 1 new man a week. It doesn't make a difference.
But value. Let's talk about values, though. Look, when do values come about? You don't hold up values for yourself as a woman. You just give every man access to you. You're not a prize. Like you don't want to like
Every week you're the
save
different
that.
man.
I
nigga.
agree with
I agree
you.
too.
I agree with what you're saying, but I just feel like we're getting judged more. What about your dick? Like I have to suck
don't
this
have
dick.
value in
That
yourself?
Let me
let
talk
me
to you.
say this. I have to suck this dick that
That's
been in
been
a
in
bunch of
100
dirty
women.
Cap,
pussy.
let me talk for myself, cause y'all was talking in general for men. I'm a man of value.
I know.
My dick is not a communal dick. I value myself. Not
Facts.
any girl getting access to me. I don't go around and swing my dick everywhere. First of all, for you to get this dick, you gotta be something real special. You feel me? So I'm not one of the niggas that fuck every
What
bitch that
you
feel like
mean
it's
really
okay.
special?
What am
The
I
girls
saying to you is
before
that-
me
You have to
were
work
really
to get it.
special.
What am I saying to you? It's not much. It's really not much. Don't think I'm a community dick. No.
Yeah, but
What am I
I'm
saying to
asking,
you is
are
that
the females
you
before?
using the comparison saying, well, oh, men could do it. Well, no. I'm a man of value. And when I find myself, I become more of a man of value. So that means that if not every girl is worth getting this dick, understanding that, you know what I'm saying? If I feel like, yo, I'm a man.
The same way men go to their value, women do too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same way like a man is finding his value, his worth, the same thing, woman could do the same thing and go through that.
And that's fine for you, though.
So then
Do your
that
thing.
means
It's general, like it doesn't have to be a double standard.
I'm
Right.
not saying it's a double
Well-
standard, but in this, you gotta understand what we're saying as men.
okay. So that means that every nigga that I fuck
Mm-hmm.
was special,
Nah.
right? Since you said every girl.
Absolutely, they were special. If they get,
I mean,
if you
whoever
open your leg
gets
for
to
them,
me,
For them,
you're
for them.
absolutely they're special. The open leg to them,
Yeah.
there's a reason why you open your leg to them. They're special.
That doesn't.
Absolutely.
That
They say something special to you.
Exactly,
No,
they're special
that-
to you. Open your leg to them.
Nah, you could be a female who has fun and just wants to, and y'all just find a vibe and y'all kick it. That
that
don't
was
mean
you?
that nigga is really special.
But
Right?
that's what you was doing.
No,
Exactly.
you said
wasn't
every
just-
girl you was with is special if they
No,
had
I
your
said,
dick.
I said, if a girl have to get to that, it have to be something like it's not no regular stuff.
No,
like I
you
was
did
saying,
not
sing my
say
dick.
that.
No, let's talk about
Relationship
you though, cause you saying that. No, let's
Every
keep it
week.
you.
She
We're
said
not keeping
every
it
week.
general. Hold on, we're not keeping it general. We're keeping it to you.
Okay.
So the men that you open leg with, cause you saying that you just randomly having casual sex, or these men are something special to you? That's why you open leg to them.
I can't say these men were special to me. I'm being honest.
Why you open leg to them? They just open leg to anybody now?
I didn't open my legs to anybody.
You took it.
No.
It's a reason you open your leg to them.
No, I didn't. I said I didn't open my legs to anybody.
Yeah.
Because these men aren't just anybody.
Exactly. They're special. They stand out from they stand out in some way.
Men.
They stand out. That's why you open leg to them. Because if you feel like they don't stand out, I mean, you open leg for anybody then. It's something with these guys why you open leg for them. Something about them stand out. And that's what made them unique or special. Let's talk about it.
No.
So they're not special.
I wouldn't say special, no.
What's the word you use?
I would say I got to know them and that happened.
A choice.
There you go.
It's just a choice. If you want to, you find it could be just a moment.
Absolutely.
It doesn't have to be. I'm pretty sure men have sex with women that are not
They
special.
all
They're not
special to him.
valuable. They're dirty.
They all
they're
special
nasty.
to him.
No.
He said.
But I think you're taking it. I think you're taking it literal and
She's
personal.
taking
She's taking it really personal.
No, because
And
I want to be clear on men. I want to be clear on men because men try to act
I
like
don't think
this.
the special word is
out.
all right, let's take it out. She's taking it very personal
these
because
men
she's
out
saying that.
here
All right,
will
so
sleep
since
with
she's my wife now,
anything.
so she's saying that since she's my wife now.
Because you can't tell me the
Yo,
girls you
can't
fuck
speak for every man
before
about sleep with
me
anything.
are special.
Most men
like,
do, though.
get the
But
They
you
could be
gotta
a trash bag
you gotta
bitch
understand
and
that
have
though.
a body and they're fucking. Like, that's how most men operate.
right. Why you can't just say I want to smash? You said special.
No, but
Are
yes,
you-
bro. Listen to what I'm saying though. Listen to what I'm saying. Y'all missing
There's
the
something
point.
stand out about that nigga.
So, all right.
Hold on. Let me talk. Y'all keep talking with me. Let me talk for myself.
This is why when women cheat is even worse. That's what
Yeah,
men
let's talk
say.
about it.
That it's more
Y'all
of a
not
mental
listening.
thing.
All right,
So
let's
listen.
talk about
Well,
it.
like versus men is not. It's special.
It's not.
will
You
never
said
be
it's special, guys.
Bro, y'all stuck in that.
Listen
Listen to
to
what I'm saying
this.
though. Bro, listen to me.
gonna let that
Men, no.
He said it was special. Hold up. He sound like a freaking weirdo right
Nah,
now.
y'all not
It's not
listening.
normal. It's not
no,
Like,
normal.
no.
men,
Shit
listen,
saying though.
listen to me.
You trying to
No,
Yes.
I'm not.
sorry.
you trying to come at girls too
listen,
hard.
No, listen to what I'm saying though.
Right.
Men in general, yes, we can fuck a girl and don't have attachment, no feeling nothing special about it. What am I saying to you is that a man of value, me right now be myself, me finding myself, yes. Not every girl getting access to me. I'm not one of those loose men that fuck everything. That's what I'm saying. The girls I had in the past, I was a kid, I didn't find myself. I'm talking right now. If you're not divorced, not every girl can get access to me. You know what I'm saying? If I get access to me, she has to be special. And that's what I stand on my specialty. Yes. I stand in it.
understand that.
But men in
after
general-
you've developed after you went through your whole phase.
I feel
it's
like
not a
you're
whole
gonna
phase.
go through a whole
It's not a whole
phase.
But
phase.
it's like
Yo,
the phase
but
when
look at
you're
it right
just
now.
You can
smashing
use your
anything.
younger
No, not
past
every
too.
man go to whole phase. Cause right now, I
Yeah.
fund myself as a man. I know what I want in life, right? Say, God for me and my wife divorced. I was with my wife. Me being who I am as a man, a man
not
of
gonna
value.
do that.
I'm not gonna be a loose dick out here.
You find a special person.
It has to be
Definitely.
specific.
What if she's a big hoe? What if the
You
special
never know.
girl?
No, you never know. But I didn't they still. I didn't this is something that made me want to go there with her.
No,
It's not
your dick goes anywhere. You're a man.
No.
It will go anywhere
No.
with her.
You cannot put it on every man.
You know, you can't put it on every man. You have to
You
speak.
can't put it on
Yo,
every
no,
man.
no.
Yo,
Like
yo,
what? No.
hold up,
Since
right?
you want to speak, like
Right, excuse me, right? Let's just say, you know, you're a single man. We don't exist, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna use the woman on the table with no kids,
Mm-hmm.
right? And let's just say Leslie tries to pursue you guys, right? And we're gonna make pretend you're just this wild girl, right? And we know Leslie's a decent female, but we're just gonna use this scenario. And she wants to, she's kicking it with you, blah 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 blah, and you kick it, and you guys, you end up smashing or whatever. And she's this wild female. And then all of a sudden, you came out of a relationship. It's just her. She's special. I don't believe in that. I feel like if Leslie, Tashana, and Leanna come at you, and you this single man who just came out of a relationship, we all smashing. I guarantee that. No guy's gonna sit here and call pussy down and be like, she's not the special one.
So
no,
I see-
absolutely
I guess
not.
No, I would not smash anyone though.
I guess-
Stop the cap, bro.
I guess we're
I
coming
hate
from.
it.
I guess we're coming from just being your own man that just fuck anything.
Anything.
Because you men were fucking anything before
No.
us.
You cannot put that
You
on
can't
every
put that
man.
every man.
But you was fucking anything before us.
I wasn't fucking everything
No.
before you.
No.
Stop the cap.
This is
I
ridiculous.
can't put this on my mama. From when I was younger, I don't fuck any girl.
Stop it.
So they say that men don't have standard.
I have standing.
No, when you're
I think
single,
some men don't.
when you're single,
Some men don't care.
That's why
right.
we speaking for ourselves.
I feel like when you're single, anybody can have
most
standards.
men don't.
But if you're a single man,
Even when you're single, you
you're
still
gonna-
have character where you old to this day.
Men,
Like
men are so weak to temptation. It's
Yes.
sad.
some men,
Not every man.
Sad.
Some men.
A lot
A
of
man
men.
who
Some
don't
men.
find himself is weak to
Some
temptation.
men.
No,
Yes.
there's some men, but there's a lot of men. They're so weak to temptation. It is sad. It is what it is. That's
Yo,
the hard truth.
Yo,
You
my
even
niggas, I
said
hope
it.
you're
And that's
watching
why-
this.
You agree
and
with the
see
multiplying
I
stuff.
agree
females
with
be
you.
saying.
A lot of men is weak to temptation. That's why a lot of men cheat because they're weak to temptation. Yes, but in reality, like I could
And
speak.
now how easy it is.
Yeah,
let's talk about it.
Everywhere.
Oh no, I'm not picking.
I gotta pick the special one.
Yeah, which one's the special
but-
one?
I'm teasing you.
y'all messing up. It's not about say oh she's a special one. You can't know if she's special unless you feel like chemistry.
You don't know character
You know what
either
I'm
until
saying?
you really get to know her. And are you
Right,
really getting
exactly.
to know her if you smashing sooner than getting any time to know her? No, because you're taking her out and you're taking her out to smash and then you're smashing and that's it. Then you might want to get to know her, maybe not. I don't know,
That's
but
when I feel like women set the tone.
That's why I don't
If
waste
she
my
wants
smash.
if she wants a relationship to be beyond that,
She
she
could show
needs to set that tone in the beginning, and then you guys can, make the decision. Like, is she
but
worthy enough?
That's
or
why I
anything
don't
like that.
waste certain things. Like
That's
for
why.
me,
That's why I mentioned women
love
could
that.
set the tone. Like
Right.
that first date, that first encounter. She's entitled to either she wants to sleep with him or not, or she wants to show him something different.
Right. So I guess women don't give a fuck then. They don't care.
There's some. What do you mean?
Like,
yeah, they're savages.
if,
She
like you
just said
said,
that.
women set the tone. So if you guys have the option in your hand to set the tone, like yo, I could decide right then and there the first date if this turns to a relationship or just a fuck relationship where we're just smashing. Because off the rip, you said women set the tone. So if she sleep with a man on the first date, she set the tone right
That's
there.
a bad tone.
That's a bad tone. So
Because
she
you're not
can't.
letting him. You're not
get to know
allowing
you.
him to. Yeah.
So you can't be mad at a man for not taking you serious. No. Because if off
But
the
that's what
rip
I'm
you
She's
saying.
open
not
your
mad.
life-
She
She's
needs to
okay
set
with
the-
that.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. She sets the tone. If she doesn't see potential in you, and she just likes you for a good time, she's setting the tone where she wants it to go. Because a woman that truly wants somebody might move differently.
But that's the crazy part though, because it's like when you find a
don't
man
know.
that you want to take serious, you're not gonna smash him, right? You're gonna wait a
Yeah.
year
Yeah.
or
No.
6 months before you smash him. But a nigga,
No,
that
it
guy,
taking hella long to give me
depends
that
how
pussy,
it
but you give a
goes.
next nigga
It
that real
depends.
fast.
it's
No.
crazy. Being a good
Good boy,
being a
good
good
boy.
boy, a good
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Finish last,
That's
bro.
the special girl you would
last,
pick.
Yo, my wife
de-
that shit personal.
That's
I
the
see you.
special
Yo,
girl
look
you
at
would
Yo,
pick.
yo,
It
yo,
really
look at that.
depends. It really depends
I like
on
that.
the whole setting
Yes.
the tone, how it is. It depends.
Right, because she could also smash,
could
and
also
you could,
smash.
and she could get turned off because you just not the
Or
one in
like,
bed.
Like he said, sometimes you smash the first time and that's the one, and you be with the person. That can happen
Yeah,
too.
it
It
can.
just all really depends on how it is, the vibe.
But look
Or
at this.
whatever.
Look at this, right? You do so much to get a nigga, like you go get your body done and all that shit. And as a nigga smash you, he leave you. How you feel as a person?
I don't know, cause
That depends on the person. Because
Yeah.
if a person is getting her body done for dick or for a guy's attention, that's trash. That
But that's
you don't
what's
get
going on.
nowhere like that.
That's going on. That's what's going on right now.
It
A lot of
is.
females be getting
And
their
that's
body
why
done.
temptation
And
is
guess
even
what?
worse now.
And guess what?
Let's not run past the conversation, bro.
The-
I want to stick to that conversation.
what
The
conversation?
conversation that
You a
she
special
said-
girl?
keep on that. The
Special.
conversation that she said that talking about if she wanted to take a guy serious, she would not smash him. But a guy that
That guy who
no, you didn't say.
No,
But
I
that's
didn't.
what
No,
I'm
that's
getting
what you
from
said.
it.
That's what
That's
you
what I'm
said.
getting
That's
from
what
it
you
because
said.
you
No.
saying that you said if you set a tone, so that means if you want to take him serious, you're not gonna.
You're gonna show
smash
him a different
a
characteristic,
different character,
right? Good.
But
So you're
no,
gonna sell him something
see, it's
different.
not fair for the good guy though, because no, he found out that yo, I want to take you serious.
But she's fucking Mark anyway.
But you fuck Mark the same day. But why should I wait? No, because I know that it's out the window.
What happens if
I
you
wanna-
don't
I
know
want- I
that?
want to be Mark now. I want to smash the same day.
So
You know
what
I'm
what
saying?
happens if you don't know that and you just consider her the special girl?
Yeah, and that's fucked up though.
And that's why y'all
And
gonna
that's
get
fucked up,
clowned
though.
because as men and as
And that's fucked
women,
up.
you're gonna and men, you constantly getting clowned because in reality, there's
I
you
can
can't
say, I
sit
can
here and
put it on
say she's
record.
the special one It really takes time for both of us. You know, it takes time for the woman. It takes time for the man. You could really sit here and be like, yo, I like this guy. But give it time.
Absolutely.
Get to know someone first.
At the end of this, you can't stuck on that special word. Not because you get some dick doesn't mean you're special. You feel me? Not because you get some dick from me doesn't mean you're special. You're on top of the world. No, the fuck not. You get dropped the next day. You feel me? Not because I say special. I say you gotta be special enough to get the dick. That doesn't mean you're special to be with me in that sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you're gonna have me. So I think you taking that special word too personal or too deep.
Yeah. Sounds a little contradictory.
How many niggas you find in your life that you think were special to you?
What?
How many niggas you find in your life that you think were special to you at that time?
To be at that time?
Yeah, like in the moment.
She have maybe one special one as girls.
No.
Let us speak for herself.
No, but just speak for herself.
Sorry.
Speak for herself.
A special person?
How many times you find a nigga and feel like, yo, this the one. This a special nigga I want to be with.
We don't come across that much.
Yeah. My number is very, very low.
But you've been there before.
A special person is this person I shared my life with. That would be the only.
No, you've been there before, right?
Yeah.
We all been there. Yeah. Right? Because I can say I met females where I was like, yeah, this girl is like, this one I want to be my wife. This one I want to raise my kids with or whatever, right? No, I'm showing you something. I'm showing you something, right? But at the end of the day, you end up smashing, doing whatever you're doing, do other shit with that person, right? But when a nigga will come around, will value you and try to show you real life and show you the value you are, like a nigga who used to treat you like trash, a nigga start treating you like queen or whatever. You start holding on than that nigga. But a nigga who was treating you like trash, who you think was like, yo, I found something special with that nigga, you be fucking and doing whatever. But nigga who came around, who put you on a different pedestal or whatever, you start treating like trash. So the value of that really deteriorates for me. That's it.
So depending how the guy treated you is where the value deteriorates?
Yeah, because guess what? The good guy was trying his best to value you and showing you all that. So but you so used to a certain style of lifestyle.
Okay.
And you be like, oh, that was special to me. And you be but a good guy, you don't give him the time of day. You're not giving him the time of day, and you're trying to hold on to him. You tell him, "Oh wait, I'm not ready for this yet." But you
but you have to understand, like when you ask the question, how many guys are really special to you? For girls, there's gonna be that one guy that broke her heart. It's not gonna be 10 men that break your heart.
But
you know
I feel like
saying?
it's different for women, different for men. Like what women consider special is different for what men. I think.
Okay,
right.
I'm curious. What do you consider a special woman?
A good question. Let me talk about it now. So when I said what I said about it have to be special to get the D, right? What am I saying? If there's 10 women right here line up, right? Out of the 10, it have to be. I'm not gonna fuck out 10. No, me, I'm in a value. Like, first of all, I gotta see. Most of all, for me, if a girl fuck with certain nigga.
Wait, but you're confusing me.
Wait, let me talk.
Wait, I want to ask this question though, because if it's 10 bitches here and you talking about fucking them, it's just fucking. But are you talking about one particular girl you want to make special for you? Like I'm lost, because all 10 bitches you could fuck.
Absolutely, you can, but I'm not gonna fuck all 10. I'm sorry, I'm
right.
not.
But
so what make a girl? What am I saying? What do you mean special? It doesn't mean like, yo, I'm gonna go marry as a wife. I don't mean like that. I think that's what y'all think it as. Like, oh, she's a wife. Let me correct it then. It's a woman that's smashable. Let's just say that. So if a girl, based on her ex,
there's a lot of women that smashable.
Listen, no.
There you go.
So
see,
then
that's how I feel.
Listen to me though.
It has to come with personality, class, and all that.
Exactly.
And at that point, you're looking more than
just
a smash.
Right.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
At that point,
is she gonna be your girl or what?
At that point, it's not just a smash.
Right. So all 10 bitches are bad. Let's just say bad.
Mm-hmm.
They're all smashable.
They all smash. That's exactly what I was trying to say. What are you gonna do?
I see your point. But what am I saying?
Well, something is there stand out. Something stand out.
Exactly. My
something
special
stand out.
Meaning that I don't fuck any girl.
Yeah.
Y'all make it like men is fucking.
How do you?
What am I saying to you is that it's
how do
something.
You know?
Something stand out.
Stand out.
What is that? That stands out. What is that something special for you that stands out?
Like,
as a man that holds value to himself.
Right. Based on her history of men she fuck with.
How do
if
you
you
know
fuck
that?
with dirty nigga, like you can know that. You can absolutely can know that. You can see
You
your
could read a
exes.
room, yeah.
You can read a room and character, like certain your character. If I'm in the room and 5 girls ratchet and the other one calm and quiet, that she might stand up from the one who's
What
ratchet.
if they all calm and quiet?
All right, so
Let's move forward.
Okay, so that's different. If they all come and quiet, then we gotta like, all right, so maybe this one pursue me. Let's get to know that we can smash.
I just
see
want to
whatever.
say this. So that means the special thing is not just so special.
No, but
Because
I'm just saying
special
two
sounds
gets
like there's one person, there's 2 person, there's 3 person. When special could be 10,
Right.
it could be 20. Because there's could be a lot.
So
of girls that could
basically,
be that way.
Alright, so
in my
let's
eyes,
take
you
the
just
word
have
special
to
out.
be. You have to be a decent hoe. So in other words, right?
Let's take
Wait,
special
let me say what I'm saying first. So you just have to be. You could be a hoe. You could fuck me the same day, or maybe you fucked 10 niggas last week. But if you're gonna fuck me, you have to be quiet.
How you present yourself.
You got to carry yourself good. Let me finish, right? You have to present yourself like I'm a hardworking woman. You know, I work hard. I take care of my kids.
I have
You're a
morals.
dirty hoe. You just had 10 niggas coming at mouth. You was getting trained on. You're a freak.
Nah.
Let's use freak, right? But you met all these women, but she carried herself the right way. So she was the special hoe for you.
It
But
comes down to character, babe. Listen to me, character. Character again. It's about how you want to get to know women, because.
But when you smash it, you're not.
No, I want to get like
Okay.
if I'm up, I'm
Right.
a man of value. I'm looking for this woman. I'm gonna get to know the woman. Fuck the smashing, because I'm not gonna be the nigga smashing. I want to get to know the girl, because fuck around, you smashing a girl, whatever, because you feel like niggas go fuck anything, right?
Right.
So if you feel like, all right, niggas should have smashed because they're men, I don't look at it like that, because my dick is precious. Even if I fuck a condom, the condom could pop. I'll catch an AIDS from you. If I feel like you have some sick issue, I don't know. But I'm very, very, very serious about my health.
Picky about
Picky
shit.
about
Yeah,
when it comes to
picky about
sex. I'm picky about sex, because you could be like, yo, one mistake, the condom broke. I get something I cannot be cured. So it's like I want to get to know her character, know she move, and that's what I say special, because she moved different from all the other girls in the room.
so
And
you
that's
getting
weird.
to know all 10 girls.
No,
But then again, you will never know.
You would.
that
never
too,
know.
you're 100%.
But I understand the character
But
part.
if the character come up off drop that, yo, she's a bird that's want to go fuck every
Yeah,
nigga,
that's
she's not gonna
nasty.
get my dick. I'm sorry, she's not getting it.
She just got to be a calm hoe.
And you think it calm
I
hoe?
know a calm hoe.
Well,
Me too,
maybe.
I know.
A burning calm hoe.
Maybe.
That's
Hold on,
the
hold on.
scary
Burning
part.
one, right?
I'm not gonna be the man that fuck anything like you guys put on men. The stereotype that men fuck anything. That's all I'm saying. So I think because I use the word special, you guys take it out of context like I'm trying to marry the girl or whatever. Just that I'm a man with a certain standard. That
But
I'm not-
like Leslie said, you would never know who
and
you
that's
fucking.
right. That's absolutely right. But sometimes the character shows off the rip, man.
Sometimes it does.
It
Yes,
shows off the
absolutely.
rip. Sometimes character shows off the rip, like, yo, damn, she's wild.
And
But
if it doesn't
sometimes-
off the rip, then it eventually will. come.
Eventually will.
Yeah, but then sometimes you can meet a ghetto gangster ass female, and she is not the hoe. See the difference? Right? And then sometimes it could be like a quiet girl, the little Catholic school girls that they used to say in the Bronx, the quiet ones. Where
They're
those
the
were
worst
the
ones
they were the worst ones. And then you meet this ghetto person, and she just really smokes weed all day and chills with niggas, but she's really not that hoe. So again,
But
you're never really gonna know someone, right? I think when two people get together, you just kind of have to erase the past, and maybe she might be the best person, because I do believe anyone could change. Me personally, and I'm not here to
But
judge.
they have to want that change
They have to want.
for themselves.
They made that change for the right person that they think is the right person.
No, they just have to change for themselves and grow. You know, not for a person.
No, I'm telling you, I know people who change for a person for a time period,
That
and then
doesn't
after.
work.
It
never
never
works
works out.
No, I'm
It
telling
never
you, I'm
If
works
you're a
telling you.
savage and you can't grow out of being a savage,
Alright.
but for
Oh,
yourself,
hold up. You say if I'm a savage, I can't grow. So, for instance, I meet you, right? I'm a savage, and you bring me my soft boy era, right?
Some girls can.
Nah, I'm telling you, and I feel more protective and getting shit done there. You think I want to go back to the wild lifestyle?
So you think a person can change?
A person can definitely change a person. A person can definitely change a
I
person.
respect that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it all, at the end of the day, falls on who you are.
Mhm.
Like, everyone has a choice. Like, if that man, you chose that because you seen that in her or she's seen that in him. But it's a choice as an individual at the end of the day. I don't think somebody's like, they can have potential, but you still have a choice.
Yeah, but how about a nigga who always be up, but when he's around you fall asleep real quick? That's deep, bro. Feel more comfortable and safe around you. A nigga is gonna be safe. When a nigga is safe around you, trust me, you just fall asleep in your arms or whatever. I can say that.
There's men that fall asleep in your arms every day.
Yeah.
No, but
and
I'm
if you
telling
don't change within yourself, like Shane, I'm gonna use you as an example because you hold yourself to a standard and you value men. If you don't change within yourself and get to that, tap into that level of yourself, you cannot change. Someone cannot change you to that person.
I agree with her.
I can say for
1000%.
me personally,
maybe she could take out a different character in you, but change you.
I can say for me personally, like knowing where I'm coming from and like the sides that I've been through and how rough I've brought up, like the female I'm with right now, I'm more at peace than ever. I can say that straight up off the rip. I'm more at peace than ever, and the society I'm around right now is what really get me lever-headed.
I like that.
A female do change a character in a man. A man starts
absolutely. She makes him a man. We make men. Yeah.
No, a man have to want to be a man at first before you think.
But that's why you have to change within yourself before, because its initial reaction is the man.
So we change within ourselves, not say you change us.
Right.
No, but we make you men.
We adjust. We adjust to the situation.
Oh God, you men are so full of shit. You just want to act like women don't do anything.
I give you your credit.
We make you guys men.
I give you females.
We make you guys fathers.
I give you good females, like you good females who have been a mother and whatever. Your credit for holding the whole soul down as a mother. But if a man doesn't want to change and be the man for you, you can't change it.
You said just a few minutes ago,
I'm really
your girl could change you.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, I could say my wife helped me to become the man I am today. My wife helped me a lot, you know, and because of who she is and certain boundaries. And after I wasn't a dog. I wasn't a dog. I come as a man, as a value man, and she just sharpened me, you know. She helped me to stay on my toes and be the man I am today. She helped me a lot. You know, we fail and learn together in a relationship. So we grow together, and it helped me to become a better man, a better husband, a better dad, a better friend, you know. So it helped me all around, and thankful for my relationship.
So I have a question. As a man, what are some things that a woman would need to do to keep you?
Give me peace.
Ooh.
Peace, 100%.
Yeah, give me peace.
Be my peace of mind.
Yeah.
That's what a woman needs to give a man.
And when it comes to peace of mind, it comes with respect. You have to respect me as a man. If you want me to lead you, which is my job to lead, provide, and protect, respect comes big in this relationship. So I cannot say I'm going to stay where I'm not respected. I'm not staying there. But if I love you and I see there's no respect there, I could fight for it, but for how long? Because I have to get to that point where you have to respect me. After a while, you're going to
fall back.
You have to fall back after a while. But sometimes you're not your best self.
Right.
So if you're not giving your best self forward in a relationship, sometimes you have to lead by example so your partner could change for you to be better for you. You know, so if I'm not being the best man in my relationship, I cannot complain on you acting right now because I'm not being the best. Maybe part of how I'm acting is like a reflection of
bringing out that
side of you. Right. So no, I gotta you know what? Start with a man in the mirror. I'm gonna be the best man for her, the best man. And then once I be the best man for her, if she don't change, this relationship is not for me because no, I'm giving my best. I think everybody before they walk away from a relationship, make sure you give your best self. Yeah. So if it don't work, I can say, I give my best. I gave my all. And she choose not to change or follow my lead, it don't work. But honestly, I really feel like respect is everything. And come with respect, everything is going to fall in line. Loyalty. And everything is going to fall in line. Once you respect me, allow me to lead, I'm going to be the king in the house.
I like that.
And I feel
like
that's
that.
where a lot of female these days feel like a man really giving you genuine love and attention.
These
and
men don't deserve respect these days sometimes.
so you enter in a relationship with a good guy who
There's
give you
no
all the-
good guys.
What you
left.
saying? I'm a good fucking guy. She ain't a good guy. What you trying to say?
No, there's
No, I'm telling you,
this
like
guy's
Like
out
you
of
have
1%.
niggas.
yes,
You have
he's out of his
niggas.
mind.
Well, we in that 1%,
There's
and
not
I
too many
and I know
special
niggas
men.
Special.
I know niggas who's
Fortunately.
is in that 1% right now, and I'm
gonna
telling
find
you,
mine unaware.
don't worry. I'm sure niggas out there who's in that 1%. But guess what? From a man to a female, you have to be more vigilant. You can't just get up and be like, oh yeah, this nigga be treating me good for a minute. I'ma be with him. Cause yeah, after a while, you really see the real nigga, like when he's on his face, or you react to certain stuff.
Yeah, but
Yeah. If you bring a bunch of females around or react to it, your friends around or you react to it, you have to look and stuff like that. Cause at the end of the day,
so
say-
all you need to do is give a man respect to keep a man.